Hi guys. Oh my gosh. It's you. Yeah, Copper? Copper's in the back. Okay. I think he wants to leave my room. There was a car and I think he heard it and it's like he's barking. So but yeah, we're gonna do like a story time while I'm getting like kinda like fixed up, even though it's like end of the day and I just got messy, like my hair. So yeah. No one asked me questions, so I'm just making this up, man. So I'm trying to think of like something weird that happened at like a public place with like a bunch of people, kind of, where like someone just comes up to me and asks me something. And there's a few like times something like that's happened. Like that once, I was at the mall, right, with my dad, and this old woman, grandma, comes up to me. She's like, "Oh my God, you look just like my granddaughter." Oh yeah, it's granddaughter. I almost like goddaughter. I don't even know what that means. Okay, anyway, she was like, "You look just like my granddaughter," and I was like, she held my hand. She was like, "What? How old are you?" And I was like, "I'm 12." And she's like, "Oh, damn it, she's 13." And I was just like, and she had this like bright red lipstick on, and she was like, also I'm doing this because I'm like really bored. I have nothing better to do anyway. And she was like really funny. And then she just stands there and stares at me. Like, it's crazy how much you guys look alike. I was like, and then she looks at my dad kind of weird, like. And I was wondering, like, what are you thinking? You think my dad, like, stole me? You think I'm kidnapped? What? Because she, like, looked at my dad. She was like, "And what's your name?" And I was like, and my dad was, like, so confused. He said his name, but it's, like, weird. So, yeah, that was a really weird. And then she was like, "Okay, well, you two have a nice day." And I was like, "Okay, bye." My dad and we walked away. We're like, that was just weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, who does that? It was so weird. So weird. Anyway. So yeah, I just brushed out my hair a little because it's been crazy and messy. And then I'm just gonna try and make it a little shorter in the ponytail. Anyway, so that was one instance, which was weird. And then there was something that happened when I was like way younger. Right, we were at the beach, and I was like not old at all. I might have been 6 or something. Anyway, we were at the beach and my parents and uncles and aunts, right? And then my little brother always had a problem with just like running away, right? Well, like we got to the beach, right? And we were like just, spending our good old time there. And then my dog keeps opening the door. I need to go deal with this. Sorry about that. Anyway, we just spent our good old time there and it was like, we were fine. We were just, at the beach hanging out, right? And then we're like, "Where's Nolan?" Which is my younger brother's name. And we were like telling the lifeguards we didn't know where he was wearing a life jacket. So we knew he wasn't like in the ocean. Or if he was in the ocean, he was fine about it. He was all fine about that. So still, we were freaking out. We're like, someone kidnapped my little brother. And I wasn't old. I was like probably like 6, 7, maybe even 5. I really don't remember much. I just remember these little clips. Anyway, so we were all freaking out, right? We were like telling all the lifeguards across the beach, like, there's a little 3-year-old. No one knows where he is. He's completely like out of sight. They've looked everywhere for him. And he was there 1 minute and then he was just like gone, right? And yeah, and we were so confused and worried. And then I decided, my 6-year-old self, because I thought this was such a good idea. So I decided it was my job to go look for my like for a 3-year-old brother. Because I thought, I could find him. Because when he ran away, like once in winter, I followed his footsteps. But that's another story. Anyway, this one's like kind of crazy. So yeah, I decided to go off and look for my little brother. So, and they didn't even notice because they were so worried about finding this little 3-year-old who's lost and no one can find, right? Because I thought it was such a good idea, like I could definitely find him. Anyway, so I go out looking for my 3-year-old brother, thinking I'm gonna find this kid. I'm really gonna go off on the beach. No life jacket, because I wasn't allowed to go in the ocean without someone anyway, and I was a little older for a life jacket. But yeah, so I go out trying to find my little brother, and I'm like walk across the beach, right? And there's like a million lifeguards because they're lifeguards. Okay, anyway, hold on. Because the lifeguards were like had walkie-talkies and all the stands of lifeguards across this gigantuous beach was looking for this 3-year-old boy. So yeah, I started to walk across the beach where I thought, where'd my little brother go? So yeah, I start to walk across the beach. And this dude just keeps walking. Just like, I'm just gonna walk until I find my little brother. Cause that's what's gonna happen. That's a smart idea. So I start to just walk and just expect to find this little kid. Right? And then eventually, you would have thought, this 6-year-old girl finds him before all the lifeguards or adults could, right? So I find him, and we start to go like, oh, Nolan, everyone's looking for you. We gotta go back, buddy. So we start to walk across the beach, and the spread out lifeguards was crazy. Like, you couldn't even see the other one from where you were. So this beach was big. It was big. So yeah, we start to walk across the beach, like, okay, we have to go back. They're looking for us. No idea where we're going or why we're going there. Much. Well, unless I did. He didn't. So I was lucky he wouldn't listen to me. Like, 3-year-olds usually don't listen. So yeah, we're walking across this beach, right? And then this one lifeguard, like, straight out stops us. And he, like, whistling. And he's going crazy because he sees a 3-year-old boy with this, like, older sister. He's like, I found the missing children. Or missing kid, but he's with another kid. So yeah, he stops us, and then we eventually find our parents, and I'm like, and we weren't far from them. Sorry, I had to pause the video. My mom came in. Anyway, I got ready, so I'm done with that. But anyway, we find them. We weren't far at that point, and so yeah, it all turned out okay, but it was crazy. Those are my little story times with a little bit of like makeup or restoration of my like getting ready. Bye guys, love you, subscribe.